other day we had a conversation, right, about Havoc and RZA, and then we took it upon ourselves. So let's break down 20 songs. And before y'all kill me and watch, we know Havoc and RZA collection and track record is longer than 20 records. So don't kill us, all right? It's a part one, if anything, watch. So let me throw that out there before niggas start killing us. About only 20 songs y'all picking.
We could say this one. This is an appreciation for why we love Havoc and the RZA. And basically it's us just giving flowers to how great they were with production. So these are songs that, you know, resonate with us, spoke to us when we heard them. And they just highlighted their production genius. And that's what I'm calling it, production genius from RZA and the Havoc.
Dog, set it off with the RZA. Give us a 20-pack of the Resurrector, the Abbott that you got for us, watch.
So the first song I'm going to go to is, what would happen if you get the Resurrector, the Abbott, and Frank White the Medicine, Kron the Medicine? You go to Three Letterman's
my favorite
song off of Life After Death.
You know that, brother.
Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah.
And, you know,
5 Mike song of Rip.
And we going for production. I want people to know this is a production. We highlighting the production. So yes, the songs are great.
Yes,
but these songs are great because the production.
There it goes. Keep it going, watch. Keep going.
Oh no, I wanted to just go back and forth so we can.
Okay, boom. Okay, we do that way. Watch, I'm here. First song off Rip, 1996. Havoc is in his Hell on Earth bag. But we're not talking about Hell on Earth bag. We're not talking about Hell on Earth, though, watch. We are talking about a lady that we first saw on LL's Cool J song and everything like that. And she had the last verse on that particular joint. And her album, Il Nana, one of the street bangers on is The Promise by Havoc in 1996, man. This beat for Il Nana is one of the best beats to me on Il Nana for me and everything like that. And like I said, brother, in 1996, you got Havoc in his Hell on Earth bag, dark, grimy Havoc. Watch.
And Havoc's verse on that song is crazy. That's why when people be even trying to front on Havoc as an MC, cannot do it. Love that song, The Promise. Great Havoc song. Great Havoc song. I'm gonna go to another. The year was 1997. 1996. DJ Clue puts out a mixtape. And Cannabis does a freestyle over this instrumental, over this production.
Kappa.
And this production, 97 Mentality Capadonna. That beat is crazy.
Fire.
Yo. And I think people never understood how ill that beat was until Cannabis did that freestyle over it.
Yes.
And it really made you understand, holy shit, this beat is insane. And
does Cannabis get more love in your opinion for rapping on that beat than Kappa does?
Yes. But here's the thing though. And now it helps Kappa because, bro, when I was watching, when Wu-Tang and Nas did their show and they individually bring out all the MCs, Kappa will come out to 97 Mentality, and I'll be like, ooh.
Hey, we like to hear that. We like to hear that, Kappa. We like to hear that. Okay. Watch, I'm following your lead. You said 1997, right?
Well, it came out in 96, but the name of the song is 97 Mentality.
Well, I'm going to 97, man. I'm going to CNN, Capone, and Noriega, Parole Violators. Have in his prime. You know what you're going to hear me say a lot through my Havoc talk? We talk about niggas on hooks, though, bro. A lot of these songs I got from Havoc, the beat and the hook. Let me say it again. The beat and the hook and the rhymes. So beats, rhymes, and life for Tribe Called Quest. This nigga does beats, rhymes, and the hook on a lot of songs. You got Havoc on the hook, grimy beat. Would have loved to hear Prodigy on this song. MVP of this song, your man, Tragedy Gaddafi. Watch, I got CNN, Parole Violators, brother.
Havoc. This production is insane.
Insane.
And like you said, his hook. Parole Violator, Fugitive, Born to Run, son.
Get him out of gun, son. Die by the gun,
son. That's the incredible song. Yo, what I like about this is the flowers we give in Havoc is that people are really going to understand how great Havoc was. That he actually he actually can go up with all the great legendary producers because his production, and mind you, we want y'all to think production only. His production is just
What?
enhancing all of
What?
this.
What? To piggyback on what you said, when Joe Budden had beef with Prodigy, right? On Blood on the Wall, he said beats helped you out most of your career. That's because of Havoc. He's talking about Havoc right there. He's getting at people, letting you know, yeah, my nigga, beats saved you most of your career. And it's because of the HAVOC, brother. You know what I mean? Okay, watch, man.
My third song, we're going to arguably the greatest produced album of all time. And it's another instrumental that Cannabis rapped over. So on Cannabis's infamous DJ Clue freestyle, he freestyled over 97 Mentality.
Yes,
then the beat switched and went to Incarcerated Scarfaces. And Incarcerated Scarfaces video shot by Ralph McDaniel in Harlem. It's one of Raekwon's greatest songs ever. And the production was insane. So the Resurrector, the Chef combination. So Incarcerated Scarfaces, another RZA production song.
You got to think about in 93 Wu-Tang drops, right? And by 95, you could just think about a RZA, if you're him, right? How comfortable you are doing production, right? From Tikal to Old Dirty Bastard, and then you get to Ray and shit like that. How comfortable he must have been in the booth and everything, and I mean making beats and everything like that. He blessed Ray with illmatic, and I mean illmatic production. We talk about CNN production on Capone Noriega's first album and shit like that. But Raekwon only built for Cuban Links. I know we love it a lot, but the production on that album overall is top notch, brother.
It's why the production was so overwhelmingly great. That's why RZA's the co-MVP of that album.
Yes.
It's why people were disappointed with Immobilarity. That's the main reason.
I'm going to 1995, man. Yes, these brothers had Juvenile Hell first when they dropped off and stuff like that. But the first single, man, Shook Ones. Yes, Mobb Deep Shook Ones, man. You're starting a beat with the and I love the stove story that Havoc broke down how ill that story was about the stove, how they inserted that in the beat. Ready for this? Watch. This is one of the greatest beats in hip hop history. Let me not say that again aloud for the dumb niggas in row C. Watch. This is one of the greatest beats in hip hop history. Ask Eminem what beat he dropped for 8 Mile. What beat he decided to use for 8 Mile, right? Rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone. This is dope beats again. Havoc doing production. These niggas are 19 years old, 19, 20 years old, and this nigga's doing beats like this. I know when he did this beat, he's not thinking that this would stand the test of time, that two old head niggas like Watson and 3 would still be talking about this beat from 1995 to damn near 2026. This is one of the most terrifying beats known to man. Classic hip-hop historian beat for me, Watts.
100% agree with everything you said. This beat this beat was nominated as the greatest beat of 90s boom bap hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? That's why when we did our 90s show, you had Mobb Deep as #1 group. You know what I'm saying? My fourth song
here we go.
is a song off of let's go to 1995.
95, okay. You're 95, all right. I was just 95. You were saying 95. Let's go.
Let's go to the Genius. Let's go to shadow boxing. Method Man with, like I said, as a feature MC, Method Man could go ball for ball with Kiss if we talking features anytime. But the production on shadow boxing, just an impeccable production, head nod. RZA was in 95 RZA, just like 95 Havoc. They were just, I would say 95, 96, 97, RZA and Havoc left Earth. They were just something that was in the water in New York City because they was producing historical stuff. But Shadowboxing, phenomenal production from the RZA.
Shadowboxing is so fire, my nigga. And again, the reason why we love their bars is because of Resurrector production. And I'm pretty sure I can imagine niggas' facial expressions when they first heard Shadowboxing, my nigga. I can imagine Dirty, Ray, Deck, all these niggas that they get to get on that, not to get on that track, even though Deck did get on Cold World, of course. But That beat, man, shadowboxing is medicine, brother. Medicine, man. All right, Watts. I'm going to 2007. Yes, I went from 95 and I fast forward all the way to 2007. Yes, Havoc was still outside, Watts, in 2007. Who knew, Watts, that in 2007, Havoc would still be dropping 5 mic songs, beats, part of me. Now, this album is not critically acclaimed. People will say it's a fall off. Okay, cool. You might say 3.5 mic Watts. Okay, boom. I'm cool with that. But one of the best songs on 50 Cent's album, Curtis. Shout out to Cameron for giving the album. That backstory for young boys that don't know that. The reason why he named the album Curtis, because Cameron was named Curtis. So he took what Cameron did and freaked on the album, right? Fully Loaded Clip. This is the best song. Or you can make the argument. This is the best beat on Fully Loaded Clip. You can make the best argument. It's the best song on Fully Loaded Clip. This song is everything. When Jeezy and Keisha was moo kissing, I was bagging 1,000 grams in the kitchen. When Trina was telling Wayne, I love you, boo, she was telling a lie. She told Buck that too. I got a Fully Loaded Clip. You got 50 talking crazy at the end of this song. Love this song, Fully Loaded Clip. Watts, talk to me.
This is another song that just highlight how great Havoc is. Yes. First of all, one of the great freestyles over this beat, just to appreciate the Havoc instrumental. YouTube Stack Bundles freestyling over this beat. There's a Stack Bundles freestyle over this, which is one of my favorite freestyles. But it's the production of this song that Havoc did. And Dr. Dre produced on Curtis, so did Timbaland. Havoc had the best production. Havoc had the better beat. He did. Okay? So just to let y'all know who Havoc is. Great song. Great song from Havoc. We go into 1997.
Okay.
Lead single off of an album, Me and You Are Going to Break Down.
Talk to me.
Triumph. With the set-off beat from Inspector Deck to an ending with Raekwon saying, made him jump like Rod Strickland. This song is so crazy. This was the song to end the Wu-Tang Nas tour. They always perform this song last. And one of the great things I used to love, when they performed it, De La Soul, Nas, Ghost, like everybody just be on the stage together and they would just be vibing off of this song. This beat is crazy. It's pure head nod and an all-time classic, boom bap classic RZA beat.
Imagine RZA, watch, you're making Wu-Tang Forever, right? And you're like, okay, let me get the first single off. I got to get 9 of these niggas off, like Protect Your Neck, right? To get everybody off for a first single. And to have all 9 members be like, I wonder if there was any like reluctancy or somebody said I didn't like the beat. Obviously, everybody was on board for the beat, but Triumph is one of the illest beats in that Wu-Tang catalog, brother. Not gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna go left here, Wise. I'm gonna go left here. You got to be a real Mobb Deep fan. You and I spoke to Tony. I remember talking to Tony the Dome and Slander, and they were on the show, and we were talking about J Love and underground Mobb Deep releases, man. I'm a Mobb Deep fanatic, so I'm just gonna put some people on. You're gonna know this, Watch, but some other young boys might not know this. I'm not going to Hell on Earth right quick. It's not an album cut. This is on I forgot where this is from, but Mobb Deep had a song called 3 from the NYC. It was Big Noyd and just Havoc. It was just Havoc and Big Noyd. They sampled the Al Green Love and Happiness. You taking Havoc's grimy style, right, and mix that with Al Green Love and Happiness, and this beat is forever dope. A lot of y'all might not know about this song. Go look up Mobb Deep 3 from the NYC. It's Havoc and Noyd. This beat is, watch, you know how fucking crazy I go with soulful samples, right? This beat talks to my soul, my nigga, my soul, and it just predicates, again, Havoc has so many underground, and I got a lot of underground Havoc joints that you got to be a real mob head. I didn't go too crazy, but I know a lot of people might not be familiar with this. Watch. Yeah,
I'm glad you highlighted that song because Nas gets a lot of credit for the unreleased version of I Am, right? I promise you guys, the unreleased Mobb Deep material that they recorded in 1997 and 1998. Remember, they had no album between Hell on Earth and Murder Music. Murder Music came out in 99. So that's 3 years. All of that music, it was coming on soundtracks or it was just unreleased mixtape stuff. And J Love got them. And that's one of them joints. I wish there was like those got like commercial releases because that Havoc production and the rhyming that they was doing was impeccable.
And that's
yeah,
dope song. The rhyming by Havoc. I want to make sure the niggas doing beats, rhymes, and like Havoc is
bro. That's another thing that you're saying on all these songs, Havoc either has the 5 mic hook or definitely got a 5 mic verse. Like this dude is incredible.
Yeah, brother.
Oh, we're going to 1993 and we're going to one of their most legendary songs of all time.
Which one though?
Tiger Style. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Styles get busy, bizarro flows with more afro than Rollo. Coming through a fork in the road, which way to go? Just follow. Meth is a legend. Niggas are Sleepy Hollow. Bro, like I told you, Meth, I want somebody to dare say Meth can't go ball for ball with Kiss lyrically. I want somebody to say that because I'll take that challenge in a heartbeat. But this beat is crazy. Now, because we're highlighting the instrumentals, right?
Yes.
One of quote unquote Murder Mace's best verses is freestyling over this instrumental on a Funkmaster Flex, on Funkmaster Flex's first Loud album. He freestyled over Wu-Tang Clan. But this is just one of the all-time eerie, great RZA production beats. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
All right, brother. For my number 7, I'm going to 1997, man. 1997. I'm going to an album that we just recently did about a month and a half ago. We just celebrated the passing of this brother. We don't really like talking about it too much up here because we know how much we love this brother so much. But I'm going B.I.G. featuring the Lox, 1997, Last Days on Life After Death. The Lox can say we did real songs with Havoc and Big, no made up shits. They did a song. Who would know that this is the beat this is the only beat Have will ever give Big. This is the only beat that's Big ever rapped off from Havoc and shit like this, man. Havoc not knowing that this is the only beat ever in life Big ever rap off mines and shit. Sidebar, I wish Prodigy would have been on this beat. I'm not gonna lie to you. But again, it's a 5 mic song and a 5 mic beat by Havoc, man.
What's so crazy?
Last Days.
What's so crazy about this is that Havoc and the RZA both got a real Biggie song before he passed.
On the same album. It's crazy, right?
Because Biggie knew what we knew. These are the two illest brothers out there. You know what I'm saying? My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My 7th song is.
You sure that's 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is my 7th.
Okay, pardon me. Yeah.
When RZA battled DJ Premier, there was one song he did not put on that when he battled DJ Premier that I could not. Everybody wants to know, why did he not play this song? 4th Chamber, off of Liquid Swords. You got people arguing who got the best verse on there. Is it Ghost? Is it RZA? Is it Killer Priest? Is it
Niggas they understood the assignment when that beat came on.
This beat is just insane. And then the rhyming, the production, just everything about it, bro. RZA was like a 95 RZA was just cut from a different cloth.
RZA, Jesus Christ. Man. All right, brother. I'm going to 2020. I'm going to 2020. This album was my number 1 project in 2020, Watts. Conway the Machine, Flea Lord, and Lloyd Banks. They had a song called Juvenile Hell. It's so funny that the Mobb Deep's first album is called Juvenile Hell. Then Havoc is producing a song called Juvenile Hell for Conway. This is a parallel universe. Shout out Danny Myers and everything like that, man. This Havoc beat, and Havoc on the hook again. Havoc with a 5 mic hook. He didn't get 16 bars, but he spit a 5 mic hook. Conway the Machine understood the assignment. Flea Lord went ham on this shit, and Banks went stupid on here. So you got Conway, Flea Lord, and Lloyd Banks with a beat by Havoc, and this beat is one of the dopest beats.
Shout out to Lloyd Banks for
I love you, my nigga, but Havoc went crazy on you on this album.
Lloyd Banks went crazy on that, and that started the new run of Lloyd Banks when he started rhyming in the 2020s. And it just baffles my mind that people act like they don't know that Banks has been outside rapping consistently in the 2020s.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, That's a fire song from Havoc to show you Havoc still
2020, my nigga, 2020.
Havoc still had it. I'm going back to a tape.
All right.
That came out in 95, and the color of the tape was purple. Rainy Days. One thing that I loved about the RZA is he would sample movies before he do the song. And he sampled this movie called The Killers with Chow Yun-Fat, and it led up into going into Rainy Days. And then, you know, when it comes to that soulful vibe, soul sample, and then the rain that you in the background, and then the production, Rainy Days, just classic RZA production.
Oh man, I'm going to 1996. I'm going to Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth album. The song is called Hell on Earth. Subtitle, Hell on Earth. The worst part of this song, the worst part of this beat is it finishes. If that makes any sense. The worst part of this beat, because it finishes, Watts. You feel me? The last verse from Prodigy, man. Again, when Joe Biden says, you know, beats help your emotional career. Let me just say this. Havoc on the hook again. Havoc on the hook again. Havoc on the beat again. Havoc on the verse again. So Havoc did three things on this thing, Watts. 5 mic verse, 5 mic beat, 5 mic hook. This is HAVOC. We all love Prodigy and the next guy. I love P. But we salute Havoc. And for him to do that, my nigga, you rapping one of the illest niggas like Prodigy, holding your own with P. Sometimes, I know you niggas love saying P smoke Havoc on every verse. Knock it off. That's not true.
We go to that Infamy album. We ever review the Infamy album. You go ahead and Havoc got P on a lot of songs.
A lot. Y'all treat Havoc like y'all do Big Boy from Outkast. I like P is here. Or Havoc. Y'all treat Havoc and Big Boy like they down here and Andre and P are right here. Don't do that. You know what I mean? Again, this is a 5 mic song, 5 mic verse. This is the dark, grimy style of Havoc. He's in a dark, grimy bag in 1996. The song Hell on Earth. Talk to me, Watts.
Great song pickup. That's just so good. Yo, what's crazy is you could have literally just did the entire Hell on Earth album. I could have did the entire Cuban Links album. That's how crazy it was. Because I'm like, damn.
Right.
To get back to your theme, grimy, dark, brooding, head nod banger. We go on to 1994, to Cal album. Method Man got a song on there that is a classic to me. The name of the song is What the Blood Clot.
And they sting you.
All I hear is gunshots. What the bloodshot. I think it's what the Cal make happen. No, fuck stop. And that beat is crazy. That beat is crazy.
So after bring the pain, I think What the Blood Clot might be the best beat on it.
That is a dark, brooding beat, and it's just head nod, and Meth just kills it. Perfect blend.
So Cal gets beat up a lot, but that song, that beat does not get beat up. That beat from the RZA does not get beat up. I love What the Blood.
Crazy beat, What the Blood Clot.
Wow. I'm going back to 1995. I went to the Infamous. The second time I'm going back to the Infamous. I'm going Cradle to the Grave, man. Cradle to the Grave. Dark melody. This beat low-key could have been on Hell on Earth and everything like that. This beat is sinister, very cinematic. Beat is very dark. Storytelling beat, because they gave us a storytelling song off this beat. You know what I mean? I thought Havoc was cold-blooded for this beat and everything like that. You get a back and forth with P and Hav, a little back and forth, you know, Jada Kids Run DMC style and everything like that. I've always liked Cradle to the Grave. Always. Talk to me, brother.
Another. In terms of production, ill Havoc production. We're taking it to 1996.
Okay, say 96.
We're going to Tony Stark's. And Tony Stark, you want to talk about soul sampling? The song is Motherless Child.
Ooh, that beat is fire.
There's just so much is going on that beat that I was trying to figure out where. You got the soul sample. You got Sometimes I Feel Like a Motherless. It's just all kind of shit going on.
Mad niggas rap. Cameron rapped on that shit. Prodigy rapped on that shit. Pun rapped on this shit. Mad niggas rapped on that beat. Mad niggas. That's when you know a beat is ill, when other rappers are grabbing that beat to rap on that shit.
Yeah, so Motherless Child by the Avid Resurrect, another just incredible beat by the RZA.
Yo, hold on, son. Say the Motherless Child for a minute, man. Is that a top 10 RZA beat, though? Or it's too much? because his catalog is so long. But Motherless Child is like that,
bro. He got so much.
Damn,
bro. You want me to get it? I realized I didn't have Motherless Child on this list, and I can tell you now. I took all that you got I need off and replaced it with Motherless Child because I said I wanted to put something. I wanted to put a song from Iron Man on here, right? So I was like, okay, let me do Assassinations Day, but RZA had played that in the battle, and then I said, all I got is you, because introspection and that beat. But then I was like, hold up, Motherless Child.
God.
Yo, that was a last minute audible, gang.
I'm mad at you.
That was a last minute audible.
It was. You made a quick executive decision, right?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I was. I'm going. What year was that? What year were you in? What year was that you in?
96.
I'm staying in 96 with you, brother. I'm going to Nas Escobar, Moving on Your Way production. I'm going to It Was Written. Nas and Havoc, no Prodigy, the setup. Nas left Earth. And when I mean left Earth, this beat must have talked to Nas' soul because the nigga dropped a 5 mic song, man. Havoc again on the hook. Yes, people, ladies and gentlemen, it's a broken record. I should have a shirt that says Havoc on the hook. 50, you get love for hook. A lot of niggas Drake and them niggas. But why does Havoc get a lot of love for the hook game? Havoc. Havoc. I wish Prodigy would have got a verse on there. Jim Jones, you would have not known to do this beat. All this shit about Nas, are you crazy? You wouldn't even know to do grab a beat like this in a setup in 90s. You'd have been lost, my nigga. You'd have been which way do I go, ass nigga? Nas and the Mob never let us down. Nas and Havoc, the setup was. It was written in 96.
Love that song. Spark the line.
Yeah, man, my nigga, the setup, man, like that.
So we going to 1998.
98, though, okay.
When we did 1998 Appreciation, we definitely gave this song Crazy Love.
All right.
Got Prodigy, you got Rebel Lioness, and you got Big Dog, Christopher Rios, Big Dog Punisher.
Hold on, real quick. I picked this song also in my top 10 underappreciated joints, though. I know exactly where you're going. Go ahead.
Straight Shay, brother. The sinister beat. The Rakim vocal sample is phenomenal. You can't, if you sample Rakim's voice right, your song is gonna win. And that means you are about to rock.
You are back to back with beats. I talked about Soul from the RZA, man. Motherless Child and Tres Leches. Nigga. Yo, RZA. So, nigga, my God, man. 5 mic beat, my nigga. 5 mic beat. This might be, I ain't gonna hold you though. Is this top 3? And it might not be top beat on, well, Beware is still, Beware. I don't know. Tres Leches is fire, man. You got P Deck and RZA. I mean P Deck and Pun. Oh my nigga.
Bro. Yeah. So much history. That song is so historical because Pun passed away, P passed away. Like when they're making these songs this time, they had no idea how legendary this music was gonna be, man. And this is a legendary song.
For real. Wow, so I want to go to, what's this, 2013. I believe this is on, man. I'm going Mobb Deep. No, it's not 2013. I might be wrong with the year. Pardon me. Mobb Deep Burn with Big Noid. Havoc sets it off. Smoke.
That's on the Infamy album.
That's on the Infamy album. So that might be 2000 what? 9, I think it was.
No. You talking about the song Burn, right?
Yes.
No. That's 2001, gang.
2001, part of self. Mobb Deep, Big Noid. Around this time, the whole Infamy album's coming at Jay-Z and shit. They had Mad Darts coming at Hove, man. Havoc, again, sets it off, 5 mic verse. Smoke this beat. This beat gives me goosebumps, man. Noid got crazy on this. I thought Big Noid, rapping Noid, got crazy on this beat. This beat is so NY. Yes, I know you niggas hate it when I say that. This beat is so New York. And the funny thing about it, Benzino was on Drink Champs, and he said he worshipped Havoc and Prodigy, my nigga. The way he was talking about Havoc was insane to me, nigga. And Pete Rock too. Go see what Pete Rock and Benzino had to say about Havoc in terms of production. Burn, love it, Watts.
Love it. Let's take the RZA into the 2000s. We haven't gone into the 2000s with the RZA.
All right,
so let's take the RZA in the 2000s and let's put Jadakiss on the track. And you got a song with Ghostface and Jadakiss called Run. Woo! Woo-hoo! RZA said, I still got it. Y'all think I'm doing soundtracks with Quentin Tarantino and Kill Bill and all that? No, I still, when I get in that booth, I can do it. So Run, crazy production, Ghostface, Jadakiss. Song is crazy. All kind of shit was going on that beat. No, man, another dope production by RZA.
I'm going to 1996, fresh off the infamous album. And Watts, how big are you and I when we go over albums, right? The first song out the gate, Talk to Your Soul, right? On Mobb Deep, Hell on Earth, they got a song called Animal Instinct. It doesn't get a lot of love like it should, in my opinion. It's the first song on Hell on Earth, man. And Havoc says, and I quote, "No doubt, you know how we did on the infamous album, and to set that off like that, him say that, and they go straight into the beat. Havoc sets this off, and if you got to pick an album again, if you got to pick albums which the first songs that set the tone, this song, Animal Instinct, this beat set the goddamn tone for Hell on Earth, my nigga, for what people describe as a dark, grimy sound from the Mobb and everything. I love Animal Instinct, man.
Absolutely. Whatever Havoc was on, history is starting to judge the Hell on Earth album, production-wise, as like, this might be one of the greatest produced albums we've ever seen, ever. It's a all produced by Havoc. And bro, I'm gonna keep real with you. Any song you go to on Hell on Earth is gonna just be
that's what I said. I say that too long. I gotta get out of Hell on Earth a little bit. I went there twice, so let me just get out of there because I'll be there all day. Watch, I'll be there all day. You know what I mean? Yeah,
one of the raw songs to get me hype. 1995. Criminology.
God,
Ray and Gold. Man, those brothers attacked that beat. It's like RZA had them in the studio and was like, yo, man, what y'all gonna do to this?
Another beat that niggas rapped on. Jay-Z rapped on. A lot of niggas rapped on that beat.
This Criminology beat is insane. And hearing it, and when you hear it live, that's why I love all of these the Wu-Tang shows now and stuff. Because when you're hearing this stuff, like it's like the first time I'm hearing it with like 18,000 people, and you're like, oh, they feel the same way I feel with this Criminology shit. Bro, I posted a video of me rapping this shit word for word when they did Criminology. My nigga, the beat showed me incredible production by the Resurrector, brother. Criminology.
Yeah, Criminology is like that, man. I'm gonna go to it's not an album. We're going mid 2000s. The Mobb is still outside. I'm going to Free Agents. Yes, I'm going to Free Agents again. Just like Animal Instinct, Mobb Deep Free Agent was a double CD on the first song they had called Solidified on Free Agents. You want to talk about again setting the tone for a project, man? It sounds like a Nintendo game beat almost and shit like that. And let me say, Hav got P lyrically. He got P a lot on Free Agent. I think Hav. We talk about infamy, but lyrically though, Have again with the beats and the rhymes, he got stupid busy on Free Agents. Like the production wise, does not get spoken about enough for Free Agents and shit. Get Watts.
I agree with you. If you take Infamy, Free Agents, America's Nightmare, and Blood Money, Havoc is producing on all those albums, but he is without question. There's no gap between him and Prodigy on those albums.
Facts.
Like Prodigy is not leaving him nowhere in those joints, and he's the producer.
Still my beats. That's the wild shit, bro.
And you know what? And I want to do the Blood Money album. I want to do that album. I want to do the Blood Money album because we got to set this record straight on that album for a lot of people. The song that set it off, the song that make people know who the RZA is. It's the most universal song. It's basically RZA's introduction to mainstream hip hop. Protect your neck. I smoke on the mic like smoking Joe Frazier.
Hellraiser, yes, my nigga. God.
It's an introduction to all of these MCs. No hook. Everybody get busy, and the beat is infectious. It's crazy, and it's just all kind of stuff was going on that beat. You know what I'm saying?
It's nasty, and I mean in a great way. It's a historian song. It's a
not long as how long that this one took me. You know, I was like, what am I listening to? Think about it. 3 just unknown MCs we've never heard before. You hear this, you gotta understand something. The beat and the rhymes, like it was just a rap song that we was like, what am I listening to? What is this? Production, rhymes. So Protect Your Neck, production by the RZA.
Mobb Deep had a song called Temperatures Rising, right? And they always have this one sister on the hooks, right? And she would always sound like a sister that lived in the Queensbridge projects and everything. Her name was Chinky, right? They had it was 1997 mixtape or Kumanati mixtape, but they had it on a Mobb Deep Rare Species tape and everything like that. They had a song called Reach. Mobb Deep song called Reach featuring Chinky. My nigga, when I tell you Shorty smoked this shit, her vocals over Havoc sinister beats. It's another underground Mobb Deep song called Reach. Go look up Mobb Deep Reach featuring Chinky, 1997 Havoc beat talking to my goddamn soul. Watts.
Oh, dope Havoc song. Love that song. And I love how I love when RZA would have like Takita and they have Chinky. They're like not famous women, but they just have them blessing these sinister beats. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure he's on the way probably and shit.
We got to go back to Liquid Swords, man. We got to go to a song that just meant everything to me, production wise and rhyming wise. And it's Duel of the Iron Mike. It's that 52 fatal strike. No. Do. And I'm telling you, I love the way Master Killer came into that song. This is not an 85 affair, so make clear. It's that's so ill. Right?
I get on Master Killer, but he smoked that verse.
Yeah, and the production was just crazy. Just like brooding, sinister, head nod. It's like those are the words, boom bap. Those are the words that just to describe what was going on. Duel of the Iron Mike.
Dope song to pick, brother. I'm going to 1996, and I lied to the people. I'm sorry, y'all. I said I was going to stay out of hell on earth. My bad. I went back there for the last time, pardon self. And this time, we have an East Coast, West Coast wars going on. Mobb Deep and Tupac are not on the great. They're not seen eye to eye right quick. A lot of shots been taken here and stuff like that. So the mob decides, hey, okay, on Hell on Earth, we're going to clap back. It's 96 at the height of the East Coast, West Coast wars. And we're going to clap at Tupac. 60 G's worth of gun clapping. I'm talking Mobb Deep drop a gem on them. And this is the beat that they chose to attack Tupac. This beat right here, Watts. Drop a gem, man. Talk to me, brother.
I consider Drop a Gem one of the greatest hip hop diss songs of all time. Of all time.
I think it has everything to do with that.
and I think the production is just it's one of my favorite produced songs ever. That song is perfect. Rome Streets a couple of years ago rapped over the Drop a Gem on them. And what was our favorite part of the J. Cole to me was when J. Cole was rapping over Drop a Gem on him. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
We go into a song, Wu-Tang Posse cut. Resurrector spit a crazy verse. So one of the things that's crazy about the RZA, because I know you love the RZA as an MC. I do too. But when RZA decides to get busy, he gets busy. So RZA says, "Oh yeah, I just did a classic album, but I'm gonna give you one verse. I'm gonna give you one verse on this album because I just did a whole classic album." Wu Gambino's Set Off by Method Man. And holy, that beat is crazy. It's another one of them crazy. So much is going on. And then Meth says that. And then everybody spazzes out. Wu Gambino's, another incredible production from the RZA.
I'm gonna go here, man. Off the Hoodlum soundtrack. Hoodlum featuring Rakim Allah. Who knew Havoc was like, I'm about to drop a beat, and the God MC himself will drop some bars on this. I'm going Hoodlum. Let me ask you a question. Do you think with Havoc, did Havoc smart from here to there, knowing that Rakim was gonna be on his beat, dropping some bars? You damn well believe he was smart from here to there. So yes, I'm going Hoodlum featuring Rakim. Talk to me, brother.
This is such a legendary classic pairing. Now that we're years from it, now that Havoc is getting his flowers. What we know who Rakim is, Mount Rushmore MC, Havoc, Rakim, incredible. First of all, I love that song. That's what I'm saying. Those years, the 97, 98, them 2 years, they didn't drop no album. So their songs was on soundtracks. Remember the Sunset Park soundtrack, Hoodlum soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? They was just, you had to find their music.
Yeah.
So I'm going to an album that me and Three did not like. We did not like this album. We were very disappointed in the album.
Right.
But there is a song on there that is the best song on the album. And yes, I'm going to the Bobby Digital album, and I'm going to the song Holocaust Silkworm.
That beat is fire.
That is
so fire.
That's the RZA we know.
Yes,
we thought we was getting an album like that. That's what we thought we thought we was getting a whole album like that. And low key, that song with Roscos is. I'm gonna save that Roscos verse.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna save that. But the beat for Holocaust, first of all, MVPs of that song, Holocaust, aka War Cloud, rest in peace, and Ghostface. Clear MVPs of that song. But the production was crazy. And there's a video for it if you want to see it.
Okay.
So Holocaust, or for the Bobby Digital album.
I'm going 1999 Murder Music. I'm going Mobb Deep Adrenaline. We did go over this album before. That hook right there, guns, money, pussy, cars, clothes. That beat by Havoc is fire. Fire, fire, fire. That song is fire. That hook is fire by P. I'm not gonna lie to you. That whole beat is anything. Adrenaline. The beat makes the name of the song is called Adrenaline, and the beat is Adrenaline. It makes so much sense to me and everything like that. I want to highlight Mobb Deep Adrenaline Murder Music 1999 HAVOC.
I love that. That's one of my favorite songs off that album, bro. Mm-hmm. If y'all want to see our review, we reviewed Murder Music, and you go into detail how much I love that song. Woo, that's an incredible song. We're going to 2000, the beginning of the 21st century. There was an album called Supreme Clientele, and the RZA picked Buck 50.
Buck 50.
Doom, 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 doom. Red Man went crazy on there. You want to know? So we heard Big on the RZA production. Well, how Red Man sound with the RZA?
I smoked that verse.
Yeah, man, smoke Buck 50. So Buck 50, I love that. I love the production on there, and dope song, dope production by the RZA. Buck 50.
I lied again, man. I cannot get out of Hell on Earth again. I'm sorry, man. I thought I got 4 Hell on Earth. I got Get Dealt With. 1996. Get Dealt With, man. This beat sounds like a war going on. Like, this beat is hypnotizing. Sorry, B.I.G. This beat is hypnotizing. This beat, ready for this? I'm not a fan of drill music, but was this some drill beat before? They had drop a drill beat before the drill beat scene started going crazy. This beat is, listen to this song, gave me drill beat vibes and stuff, man. Get Dealt With, 1996, HAVOC.
And Havoc on the hook.
Yes, Havoc on the hook.
Dealt with quick.
Again.
Just too much going on that. That production is insane. 1995. I gotta give a shout out to my Butter Pecan Ricans.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Ice cream. French vanilla butter pecan chocolate deluxe.
Yeah.
Whatever the RZA was doing with that, it's a crazy beat. You know what I'm saying? RZA production on that, insane. You know what I'm saying? So production on ice cream.
All right, ready for this? I got Quiet Storm, Mobb Deep. Again, Murder Music, Quiet Storm, man. Sampling White Lines, Havoc. You're a genius, my boy. You're an effing genius. We love you, Hav. We love you. First single of Mobb Deep, P going solo, fuck around with the right prescriptions. And after this song, because of this beat, I'm sorry, Havoc again. P's going to get love for the bars, but Havoc is the co-MVP of this song. Let's be clear on this. 5 mic song, 5 mic beat, 5 mic verse from Prodigy, Mobb Deep, man. Quiet Storm.
I feel like this song is like, it might be his most successful popular song only because Little Kim always performs this song.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So she gives it a whole.
He keeps it alive. I'm not gonna
She
lie.
gives this song an entirely different life. If you
Right.
bring Little Kim, matter of fact, I'll give you a perfect example. Little Kim just came out to a sold-out show by Cardi B at Madison Square Garden. Guess what song she did, 3?
Wow.
Quiet Storm. You know what I'm saying? So that production keeps that song in heavy rotation. It keeps it in the mentality, and that's produced by the HAVOC. You know what I'm saying? And for my last song, I'm going to one of the most known songs in the RZA's entire discography. It's his go-to masterpiece song. Cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar dollar bill, y'all. And you got Ray and you got Rebelline that's Inspector Deck spitting 2 5-mic flawless verses. Production is out of this world. If you want to hear Old 50 rapping, Old 50 got a freestyle over Cream. Getting busy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was my 20th song. And that's just the salute to the RZA Rector. And by the way, y'all, I told 3 off air, I said I could have named 100 songs. We just did 20.
That's a fact, brother. Take us home, man.
Do you have one more song?
Oh, my bad. Part of self. The last song for me, I'm going because everybody be killing me about Nas and Prodigy and stuff like that. But I said, let me get Mobb Deep, infamous Eye for an Eye, Mobb Deep, Nas, and Raekwon the Chef. I love Eye for an Eye. I love the hook for Eye for an Eye. Love this song, brother. Eye for an Eye, my last song.
Absolutely. So one thing I hope this highlights to people
What's that?
Is that Havoc, production-wise, can go against anybody. I just named 20 RZA masterpieces, and people are gonna know them.
Yes.
3 easily. Those Havoc songs that he picked, the production has it's the same feel. It's incredible production stuff. You know what I'm saying? And here's a little difference. Havoc is rapping on most of them songs. So he's not only producing it, he's rapping, he's doing the hook, and he's producing. I don't know what you would say to a person who produces the song, gives you a verse, and does the hook. I don't know. How do you describe that person? That's what I want to know.
Genius, man. A genius, bro. A genius. And I feel Havoc does not get the love that he deserves.
Bro, and let me just say this about Havoc that people don't know. We can easily do a part 2. And a part 3 and a part 4. Because I'll tell you this right now. 3 did not go into depth on the Infamous album.
Yes,
he did not go into depth in the Murder Music album. He literally left those 2 albums untouched. Do you understand that? And you go into the 2020. Have got a full album with Styles P. He got a full album with Styles P. He got a full album with Flea Lord. He got a full album with RJ Payne. Havoc got some production. Bro, I put Havoc against anybody, kid. I ain't gonna lie. I put Havoc against anybody. Anybody.
He's in my top 5. He's not 5. I'm gonna say like top 5 producer of all time, but he's not 5. Watts. He is not my 5. He's my 3, and he might not be 3. He's up there for me, brother. I really love Havoc as a rapper, as a producer, production alone. I love Dre, RZA. I love Primo, of course. P-Rock. I love those brothers, but Havoc is right there with those brothers. He can come to the table and be like, listen, y'all got this. I got this. You know, P-Rock, what's up? Primo, what's up? Dre, what's up? And he could do that, and they respect him. They respect him. Kanye, all these niggas, Q-Tip.
I'll give you the perfect story. I told you this earlier before. When Havoc was in Las Vegas for one of Nas's restaurants. Dre did not know it was Havoc because I don't think people realize how short Havoc is, and you know Dre's walking. So Havoc, Dre walked past Havoc, and Havoc was like, "Yo, what up, Dre?" And Dre was just like, "Yo, what up?" and just kept it moving, like didn't know who it was. One of Dre's men said, "Yo, that's Havoc." Dr. Dre does a beeline, turns around, "Yo, Havoc," and hugs him and gives him so much love. Havoc himself said, I was overwhelmed with how much love Dr. Dre was giving me. Because that was the first time they ever met. And this is Dre like, holy shit, this is Havoc? This is the dude that made all them insane beats? Yeah, bro.
Again, I'm going to highlight Joe Budden. Beats helped you out most of your career. And go to RZA right quick. I'm going to say this again. The RZA came into the game, his whole production, when people talk about a sound, like a producer has a sound, He had his own sound. That's why Derringer, a lot of other producers coming up, you could tell they are offsprings of the Resurrector. The offsprings, for real. And from 93 to 97, 98, I don't think he might have been top 2 producer, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you. RZA was like that, bro. Like that. He had to think about this. He had to take care of 9 niggas. He literally had to take care of 9 niggas, and still was elite, bro. Niggas are
but think about this. Think about this. Think about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about who's doing all of this is like a 24-year-old, 25-year-old, 26-year-old. That's young. Once you get older in life, you're gonna realize if you're blessed to get to our age and you get older. When you think back to who you was as like a 23-year-old, 22-year-old, 25-year-old, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, this guy's juggling multiple major distribution labels, MCs. How are you doing it at such a young age? Genius shit.
At a high level, watch at a high level.
The highest level. Highest level.
Feeding mad niggas and panning out beats.
And wait a minute. And to this day, and wait a minute. And based on that production, you will have guys like me and 3. We will still buy merch from Wu. If Wu does a concert, we will go to it. Wu-Tang right now is still doing it. Was doing the shows, concerts in Europe, selling it out. Like his legacy is.
I'm gonna go see Meth on April 25th. I in Florida. On the 25th, I'm gonna go see Meth.
Guarantee you, he performs some songs produced by the RZA. Guarantee.
Safe to say what? Safe to say.
Yeah.
Listen, there's appreciation for having RZA. We were not playing Divide and Conquer with these brothers. We highlighting the love that we had. Even though Watts picked the RZA, I pick Havoc. It's still love between both of us because all the songs he picked, I fucking love and shit like that, and vice versa. So this is a highlight for. And we'll do this again with the producers and shit. The first time we ever did this and shit like. So I like the fact you did this, Watts. Good one right here and shit like that. Stick us home, man.
Yeah, Safe for Life, the home of 10% Diss by MC Light.
Right. Shout out MC Light with 10%. Foxy Brown has a version, but she did a version of 10% Diss and everything like that. Getting that Foxy back in the day and shit like that, though, man. Yeah. No albums this week, I guess. We'll do some songs on Appreciation, 90, 99, 92. Pick one. I know we said
99.
Okay, and we spin the block back. 92 after 99. Yeah, because all right, we spin the block back. We'll go backwards. 99 was at Nas.
Oh, no. You know what? I want to think about 99 and 92. I want to look back at 92. Okay. I want to look back because well, actually, there's an album on there that I want us to review by itself.
On 92.
And no, in 92. In 92. There's an album in 92.
What's that?
Making a Soul Brother.
You know I'm down for that.
Bro, you know I sent you. You remember what I sent you?
Yes.
CL Smooth. 3 verses. You keep saying Grand Puba's the MVP of that song. Bro, listen. I kept listening to it. 3. You know, I didn't realize CL Smooth has 3 verses. He sets the verse off, then Grand Puba comes, then he raps, then Pete Rock comes in. Remember when Pete Rock comes in? Yes, Pete Rock, boy as it ever been. He comes in after Pete Rock. I was like, wait a minute. He got 3 verses on Skins.
I said, like Charlie Bronson. I got like Magic Johnson. Pete Rock killed.
You're right. Puba did kill it.
But 3 verses.
Those 3 verses by CL Smooth were crazy. And let me tell you something.
Heavy D on the basement. You're not ready for that conversation.
I'm going to jump out the window on CL Smooth in 1992. I'm going to jump out the window. I'm telling you that right now. I am jumping out the window for what I have to say about CL Smooth.
You might not, because what do people say about CL Smooth, right? He was ahead of his time in 92 and shit like that, right? Are you going to say the MVP of 92?
Something like that. Something along those lines.
Because remember, songs in 92. One of the top 3 songs of 92, in my opinion. Top 3.
Oh, I mean, I could argue he has the song of the year in 1992. Yeah. But I'm taking it past that. Like I told you, 3, I'm jumping out the window what I got to say about CL Smooth. That's why I want to. So you know what? That's why I want to do that album. People gonna know about CL Smooth, but I'm not letting know. Like, for example, think about this. Lauryn Hill living off of the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill and the Score album. Like she can celebrate. CL Smooth, why we don't treat CL Smooth the same way? You can't. I'm not going to say the score and Miseducation of Lauryn Hill meant more to me than Mecca the Soul Brother because it didn't.
I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that.
So, like I told you, I'm jumping out the window when we do Mecca the Soul Brother.
You jumping out the window. Save your boys. I can imagine. All right. Are you going to take us left on that? When you go there, are you going left on me?
Well, you're not going to disagree, but you're going to be like, I've never heard nobody say it like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm jumping out the window.
Well, I guess we'll off air with decide if 92 or 99.
And the reason why 99 too, because I really want to touch that Infernal Affairs album. Internal Affairs album with Pharoah Monch.
You could do that by itself.
That's another one.
I don't know if people appreciate Pharoah Monch Internal Affairs Conversation. Off rip, you could throw the C word on there. You could definitely throw the C word on.
I'm throwing it on there. I'm throwing it on there.
You got
I'm
MOP.
throwing it on there.
That MOP, Cannabis, Common, what? Matt Ferret on the remix, like Shabam Sadiq and Busta and Simon Says. They got some joints on there.
Yo, are they ready for Shabam Sadiq talk? Do they even know? Are they ready for Shabam Sadiq?
Lady Luck, they're not ready for. Y'all not ready for my Lady Luck take on Simon Says remix.
You not ready for my Lady Luck take on some other stuff either.
Jersey in the building, another vibe. Shout out to Jersey. All right, why? So Mecca the Soul Brother, I'm down. You gotta be hyped for that. And at some point, I don't mind doing Internal Affairs. We'll break it up. I don't mind doing that album by itself because Pharoah Monch need to get love. And I think we said it before. I think when me, you, and Tone was talking, y'all ain't ready for that Pharoah Monch over Nas talking 99. Who's rapping better? Who was rapping better 99? Nas or Pharoah Monch? Stay tuned. Conversation. Y'all gonna say we going crazy. We're not jumping out the window. It is what it is. Because, yes, I'll say it right here. Internal Affairs is better than both Nas albums. 99. Yes. Over I Am and definitely over Nostradamus. We're not even gonna play them fucking games. Now, DMX dropped in 99, right? I'll save my boss for that. I'll save my boss for Darkman X. 99 and show that.
Oh, and then there was X, that album?
Yeah.
What you thought about that album?
Not over very much.
I agree. But what did you think about that album?
I bought it. I ran to the store to copy. I did run to the store to copy. I ran.
So did I. But I noticed you not. I just noticed you just saying you have the album. That's all you're saying.
3.5 mics. 4, but it's definitely 3.5 mics. I don't think it goes over 4. It doesn't go under 3.5 mics for me. It's right. There's some songs.
But well, he was at his height of popularity with that album. No, he was at the height. He was at the height of his popularity. All right, gang.
All right, gang. Y'all know the vibes ready. PSA for life. 3 and watch. You heard?